Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now, of course, I've been holding out on this for a little bit, but I just wanted to share with you guys, all right, that it's clear to me that he's hiding something. Mind you, this was written on February 3rd, okay? Okay, 10%. Let's go through this real quick. So it says here more strange details in the Jussie Smollett case, right? And let me plug my phone in here. Okay. So it says that Jussie Smollett, the gay black actor who appears on the TV show Empire, wants the world to know he's okay. He did a concert last night during which he addressed the alleged hate crime assault that he suffered early Tuesday morning near a Subway sandwich shop in downtown Chicago. In his latest comments on his case, Smollett said, in quote, "There has been a lot of stuff said about me that's absolutely not true," end quote. He then paused to glance at the balcony and add, in quote, "I'm sure my lawyers sitting up there are like, no, Jussie, no, no, shut the F up and sing," end quote. Consulting his notes, he moved on to 4 points he said he wanted to make. I was bruised, but my ribs were not cracked. They were not broken. I went to the doctor immediately. I was not hospitalized. Both my doctors in LA and Chicago cleared me to perform, but said to take care, obviously. And above all, I fought the fuckers back. I'm sure that's what he said, right? Smollett has previously said he was talking to his manager on his cell phone during the attack and still had that cell phone after the attack. Chicago reporter Rafa Weigel of Fox 32 News tweeted that police sources had confirmed that Smollett also still had the Subway sandwich on him when he turned up at an apartment building shortly after the alleged attack. So Smollett underwent a vicious beating by 2 attackers that apparently lasted less than 60 seconds, since that is the reported gap in surveillance footage between an image of him without a rope around his neck and an image of him with the rope. Smollett now says he fought back, but apparently he lost neither his Subway sandwich nor his cell phone in this brawl. Yeah, like how do you still have the Subway sandwich and the cell phone? You know, just doesn't make any sense. Also, he didn't immediately call the police on that phone to describe the suspects and inform the police which way they had gone when they suddenly ran away from him, but instead waited about 40 minutes to inform the police. That's a red flag, ladies and gentlemen. And in conclusion, it says also Smollett, for some reason, thinks his lawyers are eager for him not to publicly discuss the case. Curious. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I find it odd. I didn't believe it from Jump Street. You know, it's all about continuing with the division, you know, and the chief of police in Chicago, of course, is still, you know, saying, you know, he is the victim in the case here, but if the story turns out to be false, he will be held accountable for it. So that's a little heads up there, guys. Okay, and that is said right here. It says Chicago police, number one, that they are trying to match the rope that was around Jussie Smollett's neck, I would say, to the point of origin to see if there's surveillance video showing the person who bought it. Also, it says that the Chicago Police Superintendent, not the Chief Police, I stand corrected, Eddie Johnson says Jussie Smollett is still being treated as the victim in this case. But if the investigation does reveal he made a false report, he will be held accountable. So something to think about, guys, because, you know, what you do in the dark will come to light. And also, you know, telling the police to turn off the body cam. 40 minutes it took you until you know, called the police and made the complaint. So, red flags. And this is going to come back and bite him in the ass. It seems to me that there was some type of love triangle that went wrong. And, you know, trying to steal the next man's mans. I'm not trying to be funny, but you know how these dudes, maybe he tried to pull an Eddie Murphy out. Oops. Maybe he tried to pull maybe he pulled I do apologize about that. Maybe he tried to pull an Eddie Murphy. You guys have a phenomenal night. Peace.